today I thought we'd paint a little bundle of mistletoe or a little hanging bunch of greens. You could choose what you want it to be. I have this space that's still open on this page, so this is like, gosh, 4 by 6 probably, this space. I have a lot of greens and reds mixed up already that I'm gonna use. Don't really need brown. I have water and a sponge, and I'm just gonna use my small brush today, this size 2. Something small, I just prefer a small brush. Something small would work great for you. Okay, so I have, this is like a grayish green. This is a little bit of green, a tiny bit of black, and some white. I'm definitely gonna use that. And then this green next to it, this is from a couple days ago. This is emerald green from my palette and just a little bit of brown and a tiny bit of black. So that's a good one. And then this is a brighter green. This is green and yellow. And it looks pretty bright. I don't know that I'll use that today. And then we're gonna add a few berries. So I'm gonna re-wet all of my reds and figure out what they are. This is a dark red from, I'm pretty sure that's this tube because I'm running out of red in my palette. Permanent, my gosh, how do you say that? Alizarin crimson. It's just kind of a standard red. This one is also red from my palette. I'm pretty sure this has a tiny bit of purple mixed in. This is more of a magenta with white. I don't need that. What's this? This is red and black. This might be handy to have a little bit of. So really, the berries are gonna be red from the palette, plus maybe a red with just a tiny bit of black added to make it just a little bit darker. So let's start with the leaves. I'm gonna use this green that had black added into it. Make some better. And this is gonna be painted kind of upside down because generally mistletoe is hanging. So I'm gonna start with a little stem here, and then this is just gonna be one branch, and I'm leaving a gap because this is where I wanna put a cute red bow. So leave a little gap and then come down like this. And then this is gonna branch off. Let's see, I'll make it a little longer first. It's pretty thin. And then this branches off a few times. So up here, and then these will branch off a little bit too. Okay, we'll add more branches as we go, but I'm gonna start. These mistletoe leaves are a little bit round. They're kind of long and round. And as we add the leaves, we'll also add little stems for them. So I'm just gonna start here and go out a little bit and then press down, and that makes a leaf shape. Press down, lift up. I'm starting with this lighter color and just putting a few in on each branch, and then we'll add some more that are darker. So since this is hanging from the ceiling, imagine gravity making most of the leaves hang straight down. Some are still gonna go out a little bit because they have a stiff branch, but for the most part, they're gonna try and point down at the ground. just checking to make sure that I don't have any stems. Like, see, this branch here does not have a leaf on it. So that's fine, but I'll make sure to put a dark leaf right there. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry just a little and get a good bright red. And I'm just gonna do kind of a little bow here. So just have a rectangle or a square in the middle, and then 2 ovals coming off of it. And then let's see. Okay, let's use that darker green now. I'm just gonna put in a few more leaves. There isn't room for a lot. And it's okay if they overlap a little bit. That's why I started with light, because this color could go on top and be fine. Let's put one back here. Sometimes it's hard to figure out where to squeeze them in. I kind of like the colors that are happening over here. Maybe I'll put one back there. Okay, now with a little bit darker red, let's see. I'm gonna mix this one with a little bit of, just a teeny bit of this dark purple. Just gonna put a little bit at the bottom of the bow. And kind of in the middle here. Okay, that's mistletoe.